Hello there, and welcome back to my Cobalt Core series. This is my series where I try to get a hardest win with each of the 56 total possible crews. And today I got Peri, Isaac, and Max as my crewmates today. And for this is one of the few I actually can see an argument for a lot of different ships. So I'm gonna go with Gemini, just for something a bit more unique. The other benefit with Gemini is because Max is on the team, you can do something interesting with basic swap. You just need to safety lock it right away. Or not right away, but eventually. And here I'm just going to lose one max shield because I don't think I'm getting to 4 max shield easily at all. We have multi-shot, we have attack drone, so I don't feel the need to have basic shot at all. And yeah. Over here, I'm going to attack, I'm going to get some evade, I'm going to use an attack drone. I'm fine with not using basic swap, I just want to get rid of stuff so I can use more. Hit, swap, and there we go. Okay, and I should just be able to end turn. Okay, that is the first fight dealt with. Table flip. You know, I'm going to try and do a control strategy. Just for something massively different. If it doesn't pan out, that's fine. I'm pretty much always going extra spicy here. Yes, I don't really have the defensive capabilities, but I'm pretty sure I can manage regardless. Here I want to make sure my multi-shot is doing as much as it possibly can. Table flip and attack drone takes care of the first turn. Don't need basic shot. Messed up basic shot. Basic swap for now. Parallel shift, so that moves along. And then basic block or reroll both do the same job. Attack drone just to get it played. And then I am going to need more basic block in the following turns, so I don't actually want to remove it from my deck. Here, I'm fine with sacrificing a drone shift to make sure I don't take any hull damage. And I just win here off of this attack drone. Okay. So, overpower is probably one of the better choices you can make here. We already have multi-shot. We removed 2 cards for free already. Table flip was suboptimal, but it's still decent. It still matches up with lunge and parallel shift. But I'm going to pick up solar breeze. Remove a card. We don't need basic shot. Overcharger is whatever. There we go. Getting table flip does help. Now I can use lunge in both directions. And then a reroll, just help protect my little shield I have right now. There we go, we get 2 more damage. A single multi-shot does win me the fight. So does 3 attack drones. Okay. Yeah, I don't need any of those. Really, I would be most excited to get Space Mine, of all things. Yeah, lunge off to the side. Multi-shot is nice because I can deal 6 damage when I line up on a weak point. I'm guaranteed not to draw a safety override next turn. And then we're going to admin deploy things away. And then line everything else up so my attack drones survive. This guarantees survival. Okay. I'm going to purposely park my cannon in front of a attack drone because now I don't get hit by payback whatsoever. Door breeze. I can get rid of a safety override for right now. I think that's worth it. Okay, and I'm just going to hope this doesn't hit brittle. Okay, cool. Could have done that slightly better to get an extra damage. I should have moved first. Okay, I'm very likely to get a safety override next turn, so I'm losing a hull. Yeah, that's what I figured. So 3 hull isn't too horrible, especially when I have enough to just close out the fight. Okay, so escalate here. Okay, I'm going to resist trying to do the standard Peri build. I'm gonna pick up nanofiber hull. Just to help me get some extra, what's it called? A hull. Basic dodge. Okay. I'm less excited to see this variant, just because it is a harder matchup. I want to save my cards for next turn, so I won't use basic swap. Okay. Now I'm going to use it. We are more or less 13 damage deep. There we go. 7 more damage to go. Here, this is going to be more of a blank turn. I guess I still get to deal 2 damage there, which was actually enough to get us the multi-shot victory. Scattershot was one of the cards I'm looking for. And then Genesis, we have admin deploy to get rid of cards to play for this. Warp Mastery and Glass Cannon are also stuff I'm looking for, but Genesis canisters are not as big of an issue. There we go, safety lock. So I'm going to try and do something with basic swap. Jet thrusters for the initial utility. And then I want to be able to use scatter shot when I need to. I forget, what were the upgrades for you? Oh, one of the upgrades is literally just throwing on retain. And also increasing damage. So I guess I don't need to upgrade the card at all because I have the upgrades I want. Okay. There we go, that's the first canister dealt with. Going down to 2 hull is a little scary. Yeah, I'm going to keep lunge just for that reason. I want to be able to essentially pay for the canisters and be able to deal with whatever this opponent throws at me. Yeah, a little unfortunate, but it dealt with the turn. Basic block is going to do nothing at this point, so might as well get rid of it. And there we go. We got all 3 Genesis canisters out of the way. I don't need scatter shot. And I forgot about the whole swapping cannons thing. A little unfortunate. But there we go. Now we're starting to make pretty good progress. Four hull to go. It's going to be around 5 to 6 more damage I need to actually deal. It looks like 5 because I win on this turn. I don't need any of those cards. We have another 3 repair yard. I'm going to get basic swap A, so I am now card positive whenever I see that card. Now, unfortunately, I did get rid of basic shot, so I don't have free damage, but I can get infinite evade potentially, which is close enough, to be honest. I don't need parallel shift. I'm fine with foregoing it. can deal with you. The biggest problem I have right now is I don't have too much of a payback for playing Scattershot. I kind of just get to move the enemy around and then I call it a day. Yeah, I guess it's going to be some slowly whittling the opponent down. Of course, Overcharger and then Scattershot, or not Scattershot, Multi-Shot are also pretty nice to get. Okay, maybe wrong card order there. I could have potentially dealt a damage. Sure, we'll use that. I'll keep my evade for now. Okay. Got through there. And then yeah, just keep on doing this. Okay. Scattershot. I don't want to deal with this turn. Oh. Okay, that's enough shield to at least absorb the damage. Okay, 7 hull left on Snoot. Free hull. There we go. Aw. Solar Breeze helps me protect myself there. Deal the extra damage. See what cards I get. Yeah, I'll gain the basic block for the potential to save me some upcoming hurt. There we go. Oh, I don't want to admin deploy attack drawdown. Hit you. There we go. Ooh. Fancy. Okay, so we almost got through the cannon. Hit you. And there we go, we got through. Still nothing. Ion converter just for the extra shield. I want to see more repair yards. Razor beam might be useful, especially with stuff like lunge. Primarily being there to help me dodge things. Attack drones sometimes don't line up, but still get to use razor beam. And yeah. Let's see. I don't need reroll too much. Get rid of that. Oh, I did not say that. That is entirely my fault. I really should have saw that I was about to take 2 hull. But like, I mean, we live with our mistakes. Basic swap. Deal 6 damage. Razor beam should protect me, but I'm not going to chance it. I'm just going to let the attack drone deal with this for me. Okay. Almost enough to get rid of this turn. We're just 1 hull short. I meant to press lunge. Like, I mean, this isn't a horrible spot. I will draw 1 less card, but I'll at least go into next turn with 2 evade and 2 of these guys. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so a minor mistake. I lost 2 hull when I should not have, but we will survive. Kind of already healing at full with nanofiber hull, so I don't feel the need for heal booster. Wave control could be used for some other things. Yeah, I'm not really using parallel shift anymore, so we can get rid of that card. Okay. This fight, I think, is going to be a bit more rough because we don't have as good of a way to deal with, what's it? The cannons? Or the punch missiles, I guess, is what they're called. Oh. Okay. Not ideal. Draw a card. Okay. I would really love to see Recalibre, to be honest, just because I get to draw some extra cards. And you know what? A bit controversial, but I am fine with getting rid of Attack Drone because I think I almost have enough to start actually doing a lot of different things. No, I don't want an admin deploy at all. I'm just going to let the punch push me in front of here. That way I don't line up with the 3 damage attack. Draw 2 cards, push everything. Knock things off to the side. The punch will punch me off to the side. I am fine with. Draw 2 cards. Draw a card. Draw 2 cards. And at this point, I have enough. Well, no, my deck can just give me enough of A to deal with whatever turns. We're going to stop at 20, though. I think that should be enough for now. That way I can also just use multi-shot apparently multiple times per turn. I was not actually considering that. But, you know, it at least works. Continue. I don't want any of those. Salvage arm? Small pebble now becomes a win condition. No 3 repair yards this time. I'm just going to go with the bottom as I get to see the most amount of card rewards. And I'm happy of exactly where I'm at right now. Overcharger is going to be nice as I could get some extra damage turns. One, two. Good enough. Okay, an 8-card deck. Now I think we almost have it. And there we go. I could have done 6 more damage if I needed to that turn as well. Anyways, we're going to go head down. I value thinning my cards more than 1 evade. So something to keep in mind here is that Seeker missiles will pop out from time to time. Okay, I am 1 card off. And then I guess Lunge will be that card. There we go. Solar Flare, not ideal. Admin deploy is nice here. If I was playing a tad bit more optimal, I would have put it to the left. That way I have a much easier time dealing with whatever for next happens. I'm out of the way of these. Although how it turned out, I did just take care of a Seeker missile. Draw more cards, draw more cards. Just get out of the way. Okay, we are going to quickly gain some evade. I think maybe 10 should be good. And then we are going to deal as much damage as we can. And there we go. Missile shot is tempting. It's one corrode, so it's going to take a long while for something like the Cobalt to go away. So I'm fine with skipping it. Lunge, I think we can say goodbye to. I think it served its purpose, but now it can go away. Of course, we also immediately go into the fight where it would be the most useful to have this card. Maybe I should have saved the drone. See what I pull. And there we go. Don't need to use it right away. 6. Please tell me this is enough. Cool. At this point, I'm just going to gain something like 20 evade, and the Rusting Colossus will just take care of itself. Of course, multi-shot also works. Spacer is a free pickup. And then Jettison Hatch is enough. Sharp Edges. Okay. This is a bit more interesting. Obviously, Scattershot gets in the way of a lot. Okay. So let's get rid of Scattershot for now. Spacer. There we go. 9 evade. I don't think it's enough. Correct me if I am wrong. But I think if you go to the right side, the enemy can still hit you. Radio control, again, doesn't do anything for me. Armored Bay, it could block some attacks. And here I am really hoping for either a small pebble or I'm trying to think of what the other card is called. I legitimately don't know. There we go. Don't want to use Solar Breeze. I want to make sure I'm not gaining more fear because that's just another card I have to take care of afterwards. I'm... Okay, I am there. Do we get lucky? Nope. Okay. Realistically, we don't need attack drone anymore. We kind of just have basic dodge for all of our needs. And then the Cobalt doesn't have any homing missile, so we can get rid of basic block and call it a day. That puts us down to 9 cards. I'm fine with using Spacer right away. And I'm going to try and see if I can do this without losing any hull. There we go. We have a win condition. At this point, the main concerns you have to deal with is trash being added to your deck. In fact, I'm gonna use table flip right now just so it's out of my deck and I do not have to worry about it. Yep. So right now, I kind of have to worry about what my next turn is going to look like. I am currently running a 5-card deck, so I think I am guaranteed to be able to see both of the trash cards on my next turn. 20 should be plenty. I should, even if I want to go cross the Cobalt card, I think 20 is enough. Okay, we get rid of you and draw cards. And yeah, we're kind of just whittling down the Cobalt. So I don't recommend doing what I did in this video and just try to force a specific build. That normally is a good way to get yourself defeated. It just happens, it turns out that I was able to work with the cards I was given to get through this run. And yeah, I'm a little sad I wasn't able to get something like Space Mine, and that way I could try to line up the opponent so they would blow themselves up. And I will just win next turn from sharp edges. But yeah, an interesting game. Upgrading multi-shot to multi-shot A is usually a pretty good idea because throughout this run, that was basically my main damage dealer. It's what I wanted to spend all my energy on. Or not all my energy, but when I just had spare attacks, that's what I wanted to use. And I was able to use it pretty often. Scattershot did help solve a fair number of turns, as it's essentially a move 4. When you really think about it, as you move the opponent right 2 and then yourself left 2. And then yeah, the rest was either basically defensive tools like attack drone, which I mostly use to block damage for me. Solar breeze to move those attack drones. Basic dodge just to get out of the way of places. Basic swap A was a combo piece that allowed me to get infinite evade. Table flip was mostly there to help manage both scattershot and lunge, so they became more flexible for me to use. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a like or a comment down below. And yeah, have a nice day. Take care.